friends. I'm just out here enjoying a little snack. Isn't she a beauty? This is called a Honey Crisp, and it's one of my favorite apples. Do you like apples? Do you know that apples were not native to this part of the world? They originally developed in Asia, and they were brought by traders throughout the Middle East and Europe. And when the Pilgrims came over to North America, they brought with them apple seeds, and they started planting apple trees in Massachusetts, where the main colonies were. And there was a young man, you might know the story. John Chapman was his name. He was from Massachusetts. And as the settlers started moving further and further west, he decided that it would be a good idea to go ahead of them and start planting seeds. So from his orchard, he took a bunch of apple seeds and started walking west, this young man did. And he started planting seeds along the way because he knew the settlers would need nourishment. They would need sustenance. But you know some interesting things about the humble apple? It is chock full of essential vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, calcium, magnesium, fiber. Oh my goodness, they even make medicine for your tummy out of the peel. Can you guess what this young man's name was? John Chapman was his name. He was also known as Johnny Appleseed. It's estimated that he walked, mostly barefoot, about 4,000 miles from Massachusetts, zigzagging up and down the country, planting trees, planting orchards, as far away as Ohio and Indiana and Illinois, because he knew people would need these seeds to grow into apple trees. It takes about anywhere from 8 to 10 years for an apple tree to develop until it's big enough to start growing fruit. So he thought and planned ahead, and he started planting these trees that would bear fruit later, knowing that they were going to benefit people, knowing that it was going to be a godsend to these new communities that were springing up. You know, another thing about Johnny Appleseed is that he was a committed Christian, and in his bag where he kept his seeds, he also kept his Bible, which he said was his absolute favorite book of all time, and little pamphlets that he had that he could pass out to people that had scripture verses in them that would help them develop in their faith so that they could grow as Christians, that they could grow in community, that they could grow inside and spiritually, not just in health, but in spiritual health. He didn't stick around for 8 or 10 years to see these seedlings grow up and develop fruit. He trusted that when he planted that seed, that God was going to take care of it and grow that seedling up into a strong tree that would produce much fruit. So, as you think about the humble apple and how beneficial it is for us, I want you to think about the seeds. Have you been planting seeds? Seeds of kindness, seeds of happiness, seeds of joy, seeds of hope, seeds of friendship, seeds of telling people about Jesus. Because it's not about how many seeds are in an apple. It's more about how many apples are in a seed. Just think of what this little teeny tiny seed might produce, and how those seeds can keep growing and developing and produce more apples and produce more seeds. You might not see the fruit of your seed planting, but God does, and He will water it and nurturing it, help it grow. Our job is to plant the seeds. I hope you have a wonderful week.